Hey guys, happy Tuesday. Hope your week is wonderful. Hope y'all had a wonderful weekend and got to enjoy some time relaxing. Hope you had good weather.
It was rainy here.
It
Rain.
It poured all weekend.
But we got the sun out a little bit today, which felt so nice, even though it wasn't super warm, but I feel like spring is approaching, which makes me super happy and excited. I'm ready for some warm weather and
I
some
can't
fun.
wait. I cannot wait. So let us know if you're watching, where you're watching from, how your week is going. Hey Lon, how's it going? Good to virtually see you.
I'm gonna pull up while we're doing this, get all of our questions and comments and shout outs because we had quite a few over on
Hi
Twitter.
Kelsey, thank you so much. I'm definitely a hat person.
Hey Brandon.
Hey Brandon. Hi Lee, how are you? Hey Jeff, hello from Pittsburgh. Thanks for tuning in.
All right, well, since I know she's on here because she just popped on. Hey Daniel. We'll start with Kelsey, who wanted to know, do you have a favorite cereal?
Gosh, I love cereal. One of my favorites is Honey Nut Cheerios.
I would say I do love Honey Nut
That's a good
Cheerios.
one, right?
I almost changed my answer, but I also like Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Bahama and Huntington. Hi Richard Lee Klein. Thanks for watching.
I thought I saw somebody else.
Hi
on here.
Donnie. Hi Jeremy. Hi Nikki. When are we singing again? We'll be announcing another live concert coming up here soon. So, yes. Definitely stay tuned for that. What's up, Noah? Mike and Connie checking in. Thanks so much for being here. Oh, Nikki, thank you. Glad to hear that. Is it cold in Nashville? It's all right.
It's not terrible.
40s, almost hit 50 yesterday, so we're approaching spring, and we love that.
The sun was out today, so it felt a little bit. I feel like I looked warmer than it actually was.
Yeah, thank you, Dean.
But it's still. It was nice. It wasn't. It was really cold like 2 weeks ago when we got all of that snow, so it was kind of nice to see the sun, and even 50 feels pretty
I was
good.
gonna say, it's all in perspective. When it's been, below 20 degrees, I feel like then everything kind of feels warm.
Daniel says it's 10:30 p.m.
You're hanging out with us late.
We appreciate you staying up to hang out with us.
Oh, thank you, Lon. Yeah, I'm definitely a hat person, especially when I haven't really done my hair. So when it's been one of those days where I've just been working at home all day, I like to rock the hat. So let me.
Sorry, I forgot my job.
A lot of other questions.
So Brian wanted to know if
had a question that made us chuckle.
Yes, this one made us laugh. He said, if you were arrested with no explanation, what would your friends and family think that you had done?
Well, they would know that we are pretty much rule followers. We don't like to break the
Yes.
rules. So they would probably assume we were playing a prank on them.
Yes, maybe we should try it for April Fool's this year and tell them that we did and see what they think that we did.
Hey Justin, Donnie, Powerade or water? I'm a strictly water kind of person.
Me too.
When I need to hydrate.
Although I will say, after if we play a gig in the summer and it's 95 degrees, sometimes I will want to grab for that Powerade or something instead of just water.
So let's see what else we got here.
Let me see. Justin Klein said, do you like to golf?
We both have golfed a couple of times, and I enjoyed it. I was absolutely
We were not
terrible
very
at
good.
it.
And I think it's probably because we haven't
done it
golfed
a
very
lot.
often, but the few times I've gone, it was really fun.
Yeah.
And so
if I could learn the ropes a little more, I think I'd probably enjoy the game more.
Yeah, because I enjoyed the whole overall experience.
Yeah, it was a very fun experience.
Neither of us are very sporty.
I couldn't hit the ball very far though.
No.
I could hit it straight, but not far.
We were not great, but we had a
Hey
good
Roger
time.
from Kentucky, thanks for being here. Thank you all for being here. We got lots of you hanging out today. We love it.
No question, but a shout out from Lon, said, hope your week is going well, and is it March 19th yet?
So speaking of March 19th, we are so excited. If you haven't heard already, our brand new single called What If It Was is coming out on Friday, March 19th. It's coming up here in just a couple of weeks. 2 weeks from Friday. Is that right?
Yes. Yeah. Wow. So 2.5 weeks. We're
so
closing in.
It is available right now for pre-order and pre-save. So however you listen to music, whether you download it, whether you stream it, if you're Apple Music, Spotify, iTunes, all that good stuff. And as independent artists, it's so helpful for us if you're able to pre-save and pre-order it. It just really helps just for us to help get the single get traction on release day and help spread the word about the new single. So if you want to help us out, we would be so grateful if you would do that. We will throw the link up as soon as this video is over. But however you listen to music, hopefully we got all the bases covered. I think Amazon's on there, Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify, Tidal, Deezer, and maybe one or two more. So check it out. Thank you, Kelsey, so much. We can't wait for y'all to hear it.
And I missed it while you were talking, but hey, Faith, shout out. Pittsburgh, hope y'all are doing well. Miss seeing everybody. Let me see. Okay, so this was answered already, so he sent it in twice, but we did hear that CMA Fest will not be happening this year, which is
Yeah, Jeff
such
Jackson
a bummer.
had that question about CMA Fest, and unfortunately they just announced today that it is canceled for this year. I think it's still a pretty big event to have when there's, so many trying to take safety precautions. So,
But they said they'll be back in 2022,
Yes,
and
so-
it'll be great.
So those of you that usually come to CMA Fest, hopefully we can all get back together in 2022 for that.
And Jeff also says, can't wait for the new song.
Jeff Duke says if you need another hat like that, my daughter's selling them. That's
Oh,
amazing.
we'll
have to check that out.
I
for sure.
can never have enough hats.
Yeah,
Because I have
never.
a lot of bad hair days, so I need to change up the hats as much as I can.
Thank you, Logan. Appreciate that.
I didn't feel like putting the contacts in today.
Like
It
we
was-
said, when I've been just hanging out doing work from home all day, sometimes I just don't get very glamorous.
Chris Sarabia said no question today, but been typing up things for this year's Jeopardy birthday celebration tournament.
So
Super
exciting.
excited for that as well. Okay, Robert Fitch wanted to know, he said, hi ladies, wondering if you drink, and if so, what is your go-to, and hope to get to see you live again soon.
My go-to, I love a good glass of wine.
I do
That's
too.
definitely a
I
go-to
also
of mine.
am, I love a good margarita too.
Ooh, yes.
Especially like in the summer on a patio. Like that's always good for me too.
Hey, Mike, how are you?
Thank you, Jeff. We appreciate that. I'll have to check that out.
So, like we said, our brand new single comes out March 19th. We are so excited. We will post the link, so if you haven't pre-ordered or pre-saved and you want to help us out and do that, that would be amazing. And so that's a great way to help us out and help kind of get the word out about our new single.
Yes.
And we're so excited. We can't wait for y'all to hear it. I feel like it was sort of an unexpected bonus that we got to spend so much time on songwriting and music and recording over this past year, and so we really were able to pour a lot of time and energy into these new songs, so we're really excited for you to hear this one.
Donnie, we wear both, just kind of rotate, usually contacts, but lately in the work from home life, have been leaning more into the glasses look because it's easier.
Roger, I have to say, I'm not a huge movie person. I feel like I just end up watching TV shows more often.
Yes,
but I love comedies, anything that makes me laugh.
I'm a sucker for a good chick flick, I would
Yeah,
say. Like
sure.
Miss Congeniality, like I could watch that one over and over again.
I'm not big on like horror films.
Ooh.
Really not. That's
I'm
not really
such
my
a
jam.
wimp. I can't do it. Hey Andrew.
Hey Andrew, hope you're well.
Donnie says he is as well.
So thank you all for being here. We had lots of you on here today, and it's so fun to be able to catch up. And we'll be announcing more things about live concerts coming up soon.
Hey Richard.
Oh, Andrew, we're doing great. Thank you so much for asking.
Hope to get back to the Pittsburgh area soon. Play some shows. We miss you guys.
Yeah, we are tentatively working on some shows for the summer and fall. We're just kind of trying to remain optimistic that things will be, okay with us to get out there for at least a couple shows. So stay tuned for that. As we are able to announce them, we definitely will.
Hey Cassandra.
Hey, Cassandra.
Hope you're doing well. Miss you.
Lon, I love mojitos.
I do
They're
too.
definitely a favorite.
Thank you for reminding me.
So refreshing.
I forgot that I do love one.
And Logan, yes, we'll see you next Tuesday. So if you're new to us and our music and our page, welcome. We're so glad to have you here. I'm Lauren.
Hannah.
Hannah.
I know. Sometimes I realize we forget to introduce ourselves.
So if you are new, welcome. Thanks so much for being here. We do Talk to Us Tuesday most weeks, except every now and then we hit a scheduling error and we can't. But we try to do it every Tuesday. Thank you, Leanne. We try to do it every Tuesday and just come on here. We take your questions on Twitter or here while we're on and just kind of get to know each other and hang out.
Jeff, we don't have specific dates yet, but they would probably be like mid to late summer, I would imagine.
Yeah, most things were
maybe in the fall.
Yeah, most things we're discussing seem to be looking at mid to late summer and into the fall.
But as soon as we get the green light to announce that things are happening for sure, you all will be the first to know.
We do have one show announced for the summer. It's the Clearfield County Fair. We were there a couple of years ago with Lady Antebellum, and we're so excited because this year they're having us back. We're opening for Russell Dickerson and Jameson Rogers. It's August 7th. That's a Saturday. And the tickets are on sale right now. So if you want to check that out, you can go to the ClearfieldCountyFair.com. It's in Clearfield, PA. So it's one of our favorite fairs that we've played over the years in Pennsylvania. And so we are so excited to come back. So we do have that show optimistically on the books for August 7th. So fingers crossed that we get to do that and get to come out and play that for you. So stay tuned. We'll keep announcing shows.
And our Nashville friends will be at Cabana Taps for Nashville Tour Stop in a couple weeks here, Friday, March 12th. So not this Friday, but next Friday. So if you are in the Nashville area or going to be here, grab a table, check it out. We're going to be in a round. We haven't done our songwriter round for a really long time. So we're stoked to be back and doing that. And yeah, can't wait.
Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and a great week, and we'll talk to you soon.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.